everybody, it's Blake here with Gorilla Zen Fitness. Before I even get into the video, I want to preface it by telling you to always consult your physician prior to trying any of these exercises. With that being said, today I'm going to be talking about SI joint pain, also known as sacroiliitis. Basically, your SI joint is right where your iliums, your hip bones, meet your sacrum behind your back. There's a lot of ligamentous tissue here, and the SI joint is really located right about there. Now, in a lot of people, the SI joint can become really inflamed, pissed off, and painful. There are a lot of potential causes of sacroiliitis or SI joint pain, but what I'm going to be going over today is a lateral pelvic tilt as the cause. So basically, a lateral pelvic tilt means that if your pelvis is tilted sideways like this, which is actually very common, then that can cause the SI joint pain or sacroiliitis. So we're going to take a couple steps today to fix that and level out the pelvis. All right, so step one is going to be a lifestyle hack, and basically it's just being aware of the position that you sit and stand in. So a lot of people develop lateral pelvic tilts by knowingly or unknowingly tilting their pelvis and leaving their pelvis in that position for 20 minutes or more. Some of my clients have developed pelvic tilts from driving and leaning to the side, like on a cell phone, or just using the armrest like that. Other clients of mine have developed a pelvic tilt from standing with their hips shifted off to the side while holding like a baby or something heavy, or like their waitress. And another way that some people develop pelvic tilts are when they're sleeping. They sleep on their side like this. And when you sleep on your side like this, whichever side's closest to the ceiling, that hip is actually higher up. And basically these muscle fibers shorten when you're in this position for a long time, for like 8 hours when you're sleeping, and then you wake up and your pelvis is cocked sideways, basically. So I'm about to show you two exercises, but be sure that you're always aware of the position that you're sitting, standing, and sleeping in, because it's likely that it's those positions that have caused the lateral pelvic tilt in the first place, and subsequently your SI joint pain. After you follow step one, here are two exercises that you can actually do to reset the pelvis and level it out again. So this is actually a technique that I learned from Dr. Kelly Starrett, physical therapist. Basically, what you do is you lay on your back like this. You bring both of your knees up. You put one hand in front of one of your knees, and you put one hand behind, okay? And then you're just going to push into both hands isometrically. So on this leg, I'm pushing it forward. On this leg, I'm pulling it back. But I'm not allowing my knees to move because I'm stopping them with my hands. But I'm using my hip muscles to create that force. So right now I'm going to push this leg forward. I'm going to push this leg back, right here. You hold it isometrically at about 50% strength for about 5 seconds, then relax, okay? And then you're going to do the same thing in opposition. So now I'm pulling this leg up, I'm pushing that leg down, okay? Not letting them move with my hands. After you've done that, put your fists together, put them between your knees, and squeeze at about 50% strength, and then put your hips back down. Basically, do that exercise until you get relief. Sometimes you'll hear like a clunk, and that's actually your pelvis resetting back into position. But try this 5 times, and if that doesn't provide you relief, try exercise number 3. So this is a really basic way to reset the pelvis, and it's just called a yoga squat. All right. So basically, just grab onto something sturdy. You don't need this if you have really good balance and not very tight hip muscles and ankle muscles, but it's always easier with a sturdy column or something to hold on to. But basically, just get your feet in squat stance, maybe a little bit more narrow, maybe feet turn out a little bit more. And you just kind of sit here and let your spine decompress, let your pelvis sink down to the floor. All right? That's pretty much it. It's very, very simple. Just let gravity do all the work. That one's amazing because if you have that pelvic tilt, when you first squat down, you'll be in that tilted position, and then gravity will just kind of level everything out again, and it'll feel good. There you have it. I hope those 2 exercises help you out. Don't forget to adhere to step 1 as well, because it's likely that is what's causing the SI joint pain in the first place. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe up here. And also, if you haven't liked my Facebook page, please do that as well. I included a link in the description down below. Other than that, I'll see you next time.